Hi, it's Kim here, and what I want to share today is a simple exercise for reducing anxiety and stress. And it's a very simple breathing exercise called balanced breathing. And the reason it's called balanced breathing is that it balances the autonomic nervous system, which means it balances the PNS and the SNS, which is the parasympathetic and the sympathetic nervous system response in the body. So when we're stressed, or when we go into anxiety and worry and fear, this turns on the sympathetic nervous system, or the SNS response in the body, and I like to call it SOS, because it is an SOS from the body to say, I feel afraid and you need to do something about it to calm me. And we have the ability to calm ourselves in healthy ways. There are many unhealthy ways, such as eating and smoking and drinking and drugs, but actually there are healthier ways to calm ourselves. So this breathing technique quickly balances and regulates the autonomic nervous system. So you can try it now with me as I guide you through it. And you don't have to be stressed to use it. Even if you're feeling relatively good, you can use it and then you'll feel even better. So I recommend that you do this exercise with your eyes closed to bring yourself internal, and ideally be sitting or lying, but you could do it standing too. You can do it with your eyes open, with your eyes closed. You can do it when you're standing in line at the supermarket. You can do it anywhere, sitting in your car, anywhere, anytime. And it's very simple. So if you are closing your eyes, I invite you to close your eyes and to take 2 or 3 long, deep breaths, breathing deeply from the abdomen. So as you breathe in, you expand your belly in all directions, as if you had a balloon inside that you were blowing up. And you breathe in and fill your belly. And then on the exhale, you just let everything relax. And just do that 2 or 3 times. And then we're going to start the balanced breathing, which is done to a rhythm of 6 counts in and 6 counts out. So as you breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So continue to do that breathing at your own pace. And if for any reason you find that 6 is too much, then take it back to 5 or even 4. But it needs to be, for the moment anyway, equal in and out. And if you can, put your tongue on the roof of your mouth and remember that you're breathing in the belly. It's very important not to be chest breathing, but to breathe into the belly, which moves the diaphragm down, and that allows more air to come into the lungs. So you can keep doing that breathing, in for 6 and out for 6. And just notice how you feel as you do this. What is changing inside your body? This is such a simple technique, and we all have the power and the ability to do it. It just needs the decision to do it and the awareness of when we need to do it. And nobody else can do it for you, but you can do it for yourself. Now, one other thing that is useful to know is that when we breathe in, it switches on more of the sympathetic nervous system response in the body. And when we exhale, it switches on the parasympathetic nervous system response, which is the relaxation response. So what you can do if you're really, really stressed is you can breathe out slightly longer than the in-breath. For example, you could breathe in for 6 and out for 8. And that will help to calm the parasympathetic nervous system or the autonomic nervous system even more. So you can experiment with that. But the point is that deep abdominal breathing brings us out of our head and into our body and helps to regulate our nervous system and helps to reduce stress. So I invite you to give this a go and see what difference it makes.